Welcome back, guys, to the latest video. Now there was 4 minor faults, 4 serious faults, and 1 dangerous fault. The test route went down towards Rosyth. The manoeuvre was a forward bay park down in Sainsbury's car park, and you're going to see a fault tracker on the screen updating in real time as faults happen. So here we go, first fault. I'll put a link in the top corner of the video to click on for a full tutorial of how you're meant to do this one. So the instruction is to turn right, taking the 3rd exit. Now the fault here is moving the car outward here. That's a little bit too early, and there was no left check or left signal at that time. So too early and no signal and no check. Now, coming along to the stop sign, the learner driver comes to a stop. Here, fine, counts to 3, 1, 2, 3. Now they should be moving on, even though someone's on the crossing, they should be moving forward very, very delicately, but they don't. They wait back at the stop line for someone who's on the zebra crossing. You shouldn't do that. This was marked as serious fault as there was a car at the back being held up. Candidate is asked to pull up on the left for a normal stop. They do that, no problem at all here. Now, this is a country road. There's a couple of bends coming up here to the left where you must watch your wheels. Now there's a car coming towards us. There's a kerb that sticks out here. This really has to be careful with the position. In slow motion, watch the kerb get closer and closer to this wheel. This was very, very close. There was no contact made, but it was very dangerously close. You've got to keep a wider position when you're going around these left bends. Minor fault. Now we've got the same scenario here, position too close to the left. Again, slow motion, you can see the cars getting dragged in towards the kerb. Any left bend, push that car outwards to give you a better view of the road ahead, but to keep the wheels safe as well. Minor fault. Now the next task for the learner is the reversing exercise. Now in this case they go into Sainsbury's car park, it's always very busy in here, and they were asked to carry out a forward bay park in any bay. The learner chooses to go into a bay on the right hand side. It was quite a good effort, but you might not be able to tell from the footage here, but the car at the front wasn't quite inside the bay. The front left tyre was over the bay line, therefore serious fault. Now coming up, the candidate is asked to perform a normal pull up on the left exercise. So as they are coming along this road here, they find a place to pull in. However, they choose a location that is opposite a junction. Now there was places they could have brought it in sooner, even a little bit further up would have kept them clear of the junction. Not a massive problem, no one was really around, but if you can avoid it, it's a minor fault that you don't need to be picking up. Now, on the independent drive, they're following the signs ahead towards Dunfemline. Now, there is another positioning fault here again. The car is too close to the left hand side when leaving the roundabout, and there's actually contact with the curb here. There's no need for that contact, there's plenty of room to swing it out wide there. Serious fault. Now we're heading into Petrivi Industrial Estate. There's going to be a positioning fault here that you're about to see on the road. There's a sunken drain. I'll highlight it. It's quite obvious. There was room to go around it, but the car goes straight through it with no attempt to avoid it. Minor fault. Still on the independent drive-in, following the signs for Pitcorthy. Now, we're coming towards the dangerous fault. Again, it comes under the category of positioning. In this case, it was not given enough clearance. There's a car parked on the left, there's an oncoming van, there's very little space to get through, and the wing mirror almost gets taken off here. Look how close this is. Dangerous fault, far too close. Should have just waited and then went through when there was space. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Coming up now to the controlled crossroads, turning right. No problems, dealt with this situation very well. Waited for a chance to get moving, found the path through.
Go, hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you